Hello everyone. So today we're going to be studying, eating some chocolate with a spoon, and drinking coffee. Let me just show you this really cute coffee mug. It's very Christmas, very festive. Hold on, we're gonna take this off here. No, it wasn't. It's I. It's a he. So yeah. Anyway, let's get some coffee. It's decaffeinated, just so you know. Anyway, so I have some homework in my Cambridge exam textbook, which I'm going to do now. Let's see. I never write with a pen in this textbook, so we're going to be using a pencil today. This pencil is really nice. Anyway, so it's a Faber-Castell pencil. Hold on. And I haven't really used it too much, but last night I cleaned out my whole drawer with all my stuff, like all my office things, stationery stuff, and it looked pretty darn good, and then I found some things that I didn't remember I had. Anyway, let me just fix my tablet. Put it on like this. There you go. I'm going to put it here, so whenever I need to check a word, I can use it. I have a dictionary open there. So yeah, anyway, let's start reading. I have to read this and answer the questions over here. Behind the facade. What is most apparent from this exhibition of Irving Penn's portraits, which covered the photographer's entire career, is his commitment to quality and style. From the 1940s until his last work in 2007, he remained constant in his approach, never failing to deliver anything less than utter perfection. As his career progressed, Penn moved from classic fashion shots to focus more on portraits, investigating how far a person's character can be portrayed on their face. He managed to shine a light on the inner qualities of his subject by exaggerating an expression or gesture. The simplicity of the sets he used in all his portraits cleverly leaves his subjects nowhere to hide, exposing the individual behind the icon. The result is, for some, awkward, but for others it is liberating and only serves to magnify their status. The collection offers a fascinating insight into the true nature of some of the most significant cultural figures of the 20th century. So this was paragraph A. So these are all reviews on an exhibition of the works of portrait photographer Irving Penn. I advise you to check him out. Cheers on the coffee. I'm actually going to turn some light on in this room, so give me a moment. Anyway, let's read B. Irving Penn once wrote that very often what lies behind the facade is rare and more powerful than the subject knows or dares to believe. The exhibition displays portraits of some of the most celebrated figures of the last century, including John F. Kennedy, Pablo Picasso, and Truman Capote. The less obvious points of his subjects' personalities are unashamedly portrayed by the photographer in characterless bare surroundings. In showing the sitter without any of the trappings of celebrity, Penn successfully reveals qualities not seen in other portraits of such superstars. The development in style that takes place over Penn's 50-year career is clearly shown from his full-body images of the 40s to more intimate close-up portraits of later years. These all demonstrate that Penn's technical mastery is without equal. He undoubtedly created a style that later generations of photographers have found impossible not to imitate. Okay, so let's see. We just read in paragraph A that he remained constant in his approach, and here it says that disagrees with reviewer A. But this guy here agrees because he says the pretty much same thing. Okay, anyway, let's get some coffee and read on. Irving Penn Portrait at the National Portrait Gallery follows the progress of the American photographer's studio portraits from 1947 to 2007, emphasizing the continuity of his vision, sensitivity to his subject, and technical skill. It celebrates interest in the power of photography and its limitations as a means of depicting the inner life of sitters, and to discover, as Penn states, what lies behind the facade. Penn's success lies in the importance of precision, attention to detail, and meticulously planned composition. Penn is and will continue to be a giant in the world of photographic portraiture, but while he transformed the style of studio portraiture, his relevance also endures as a fashion photographer, and the omission from this exhibition of some of his most iconic images for Vogue results in an incomplete portrayal of his achievements. Okay, now shares. Okay. As Penn's reputation inevitably begins to fade, those unfamiliar with his work might at first see only a collection of slightly out-of-date black and white portraits. But a closer inspection will reveal how Penn turns the face into a landscape to be explored and discovered. Every feature is highlighted in a manner that most photographers appear incapable of capturing today. The exhibition spans some 50 years of his work, and one clearly sees a development and confidence in his style. The majority of these portraits were taken in his studio using a plain background and very few props. This helps to create a mood which, together with his expert use of lights and shadows, makes his images nevertheless exhilarating. Only in the last decade of his life does his work lose some of its magic. He experiments more with modern trends in lighting and appears to have been persuaded by celebrity publicists and fashion stylists to flatter his famous objects. So to answer the second question, reviewer D disagrees with reviewer A. Shares C's view of Penn's influence as a photographer, so his influence, according to this, importance of He transformed the style of studio portraiture okay. Okay, well, I'm not sure here. Oh, there you go. B. Agrees with reviewer B about the effect of the background by his portraits. I think D. Let's see. Agrees with reviewer B about the effects. I think it should be A. How well displays? That's definitely C over here. Now this exercise here. What is reviewer C's opinion of Pen's influence as a photographer? I'm not gonna need my tablet, I think. I know my vocabulary. C's opinion of Pen's influence as a photographer. Underline it. Okay. I wonder where my pen is. I wonder if I can find my sculpture pencil. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's here. This is my sculpture still, but the two handles kind of broke. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sew new ones on there. So yeah, these pens are done amazing. Anyway, this is the sculpture pen I was talking about. Oopsie, I burped, sorry. You can find this on this side over here, and sculpture accessories. It's a Mormon site. It's the side of the church, the official one. So yeah, they're very cheap and they're red. They're usually also given in seminary. Has a pretty good eraser, so yeah, you can buy one. What is reviewer C's opinion of Pen's influence as a photographer? Underline the section of the review which refers to it. Pen's success. Pen's will. I'm pretty sure I'm breathing and it's oh gosh, this is awful. What am I doing? that's that. Done this. Look at the other reviews and underline what they have to say about pencil influence. Which reviewer has the same as reviewer B? Oh, come on. Hope this didn't really make a sound. I'm gonna put you over here. You're gonna hear me at your left for a bit. There you go. He undoubtedly created a style that later generations of photographers found impossible not to imitate. You need some coffee. Okay, well, not sure if I can do that, so yeah. We're gonna finish up with the textbook here. I'm going to read you my other homework, which is a letter and a review of a musical which I really like. And yes, you guessed it, the musical is Hamilton. So this is my review of Hamilton. Gonna read it to you. If you hear 18th century America, what is the first thing which springs to mind? Surely it isn't modern street talk or ballet dancers flirting with the founding fathers. Let me surprise you. This is what the newest Broadway musical Hamilton is all about. Once the first scene starts, we see something familiar. Alexander Hamilton, his old-fashioned clothes and hair pinned back in a long ponytail. Once he opens his mouth to sing, though, everyone is left in awe by the powerful Latino accent of Manuel Lin Miranda, who confidently takes the lead role in this precedent of a musical. It is not singing, but rapping in a down-down manner, which takes over the stage with historical figures such as George Washington, Aaron Burr, and General Lafayette portrayed by men of African American, and Asian descent. It isn't only the new style of this masterpiece which is great about it, though. It is also the plot, which strictly follows historical events while indulging the viewer in intimate, earnest moments taken from the actual personal diaries of the characters. The clever rhymes written by Lin Miranda will make one laugh, smile, or even cry during the 3-hour course of the play. It is definitely a different, more fun approach to study history than a textbook. Let me give you that. As much as I would like to spoil some more, one cannot truly understand the magic which Hamilton creates until they have seen it. I definitely encourage every lover of history or rap, or both, to go see it before it finishes tour next year. Good thing I read it one more time. So yeah, I thought I'd proofread it, but obviously I haven't that well yet. Just focusing on this. Now the letter. Dear Sir or Madam, I'm writing to you regarding the service which you offered to since to 5 voluntary work for them. That is here. I hope that the information I provide in this email will be enough to find a suitable job for me. I'm generally looking for something in the area of tourism, which includes a tour guide, group leader, or tour manager, either somewhere in Ireland or Scotland, as this would best fit the program I'm currently doing. I'm taking Celtic Studies in college, which includes studying the language and history of that people. In my view, visiting their historical sites and teaching people about them would greatly help me understand and learn my material. In the end, no textbook or interactive lesson compares to actually experiencing the culture and traditions of Celts. I can and will pay any flight or train ticket I would have to book, as well as food. If any insurances or medical bills are required, I will take them into consideration as well. I am available anywhere between the 8th of July and the 14th of October. I would only ask if I could be informed about the leaving date at least a month prior, so I can set everything up with my college and family. If any further details are needed, I'll make sure to give them as fast as possible. I hope to hear from you soon. Yours sincerely, Ivona Ivanova. That's not my name, by the way. Okay, well, we're done with homework. I'll talk to you all later in my next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, I'm gonna make this series. Study with me at least half an hour daily. So yeah, talk to you all later. Ciao!